Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn more details about functions. Okay? Now, let me quickly create a small function to add two numbers. Okay? So I'll say void and add numbers. Let this be the name of the function. And inside brackets, I will say int x, int y, because I will be passing two integer values. Alright, you can also pass double values, but here I am passing integer values. Here inside I will say int sum is equal to x plus y. Okay, and I will say cout and sum. Alright, so this is my function which adds two numbers and prints it out. So here now let me call the function and pass, let us say 4 and 8. Okay. Now let me run it to see if it works. I get 12, correct. Alright. Now let me add one more line. Hello. Okay. So here let me add endl. Now when I run this, I get first 12 and then hello. 12 is the result of this function call and hello is the result of this line. Okay. Now here is my requirement. I do not want to print the sum from the function. I want to print it out outside the function, meaning I want to print it after hello. Okay, I want to print it after hello. So how can I do it? One solution that you may say is have this here, have this here. Of course, I will get it. I will get the result by doing it. But I do not want to go for this way. Is there any other way by which I can get hello first and then 12? Yes, there is a way, and for that we need to return value from the function to the function call. Okay, meaning we need to send the value that is stored in this variable outside of the function. Okay, so let me delete this. I do not want to print it out here. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to return. So we will use a return keyword. What should we return? We must return the value that is stored in sum. So we are returning sum. Okay, we are returning sum. See, when the function is called, 4 and 8 are passed. 4 goes to x, 8 goes to y, both are added and it is stored in sum. 12 is stored in sum, and I am saying send the 12 back to function call. But then we must store the value that is coming from this function, correct? We have to store the value that is being returned from the function, correct? So what we do is we say int result is equal to this, meaning the meaning of this thing is call the function add numbers and pass 4 and 8. So 4 will be passed to x, 8 will be passed to y, 12 will be returned, and whatever is returned from the function, store it in this variable. I have said that the variable is of integer type. So 12 that is sent from the function will be stored in result. And now we can do whatever we want with this result. Okay, cout and I'll say result. Alright. So let me add endl here. Now when I run this, okay, I get an error. See, I am returning an integer value, correct? I am returning an integer value. If you expect a function to return a value, then you must mention the data type of it. So here it is of integer data type, correct? I am trying to send back an integer value. So here instead of void, we need to have int. Okay, we need to have int. So now when I run this, I get hello first, which is result of this, and then 12, which is result of this. Alright. So let us analyze this program once. Sorry for repeating again and again. So I am calling this function by passing 4 and 8. 4 goes to x, 8 goes to y, both are added, 12 is stored in sum. I am saying return whatever is stored in sum. So 12 will be returned and it will be stored in result, and that result is printed here after printing this. Okay. So what happens is when I call the function, 12 will be stored here. Then the control goes to this line. After executing this, the control goes to this line and this is executed. Okay. And since we are returning an integer value, we have to say int here. If we do not expect the function to return any value, then we have to say void. Void means you are not returning any value from the function, and that is what we have used in the previous video, correct? We did not return any values from the function, so we used void. So here we have used int because we are sending back int. Okay. Now look at this and look at this. Int add numbers, int main. Okay. Return sum, return 0. Is there anything matching here? It matches, correct? So now you can see that this is a function. This is the name of the function, main. Okay, main. And we are expecting main function to return an integer value. And that is what we are returning at the end of the program. Return 0. Return 0 means the program has executed properly. Alright. So that is why we are returning value 0. That's all. Do not worry too much about this. The thing is, when the C++ program runs, this function is the one that gets executed first. So here you saw that we had to call the function to execute it. But here the main function gets executed without us calling it. Okay, so it gets called by default. Alright? Yes. So I hope you have understood this. Int main, int add numbers. Void is used if you do not expect the program, the function to return anything. Okay? Yes. Now, let me have this. Let me have this below this. Okay? Below this. Now let me run this. You can see we get an error. This is because when the function runs, when the program runs, this function gets executed first, and here we have a function call. But before this main function, there is no declaration, meaning C++ will not be able to find the function here. So since it cannot find the function, since it doesn't know what to do with this function call, it gives us an error. Okay. So to tell C++ that there is a function, we have to write this above this line. Okay. Or else what we can do is we can declare the function first and then define it. For example, if you remember this, we can say int and age, correct? We can declare it first without giving a value to it. Then you can say age equal to 5, correct? So in the same way, we can declare the function here and then we can define it later. So to declare it, all we need to do is copy this entire line and paste it here. Okay, paste it here, this entire thing. Now when I run this, okay, all right. So now when I run this, I get the result. All right. So this is function declaration. This is function definition. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now, next, let me delete this. Let me move it back. Okay. Here. All right. All right. Yeah. Now it looks good. Here I will say cout and hello there. Okay, just to show you the output. Okay, so here I have said hello there. So let me run the program and you can see I get hello and 12, but not this line, not hello there. So hello there is not printed. This is because hello there is typed after the return keyword. When you have return keyword, it means the function ends here. So whatever you type after the return keyword will not be executed. Okay, it will not be executed. A return keyword marks the end of the function. All right. So if you want to print it, if you want to print this out, it has to be before return. Okay. Now let me run this and you can see hello there, hello and 12. Hello there is result of this, then hello and then result. All right. So whatever you want to do, you have to do it before the return keyword. Clear? Yes. So that is about the functions. I hope the concepts are clear. Go ahead and create your own functions. As a matter of fact, I have an exercise for you. I want you to create a function. Which will check if a number is positive or negative. Meaning, let me delete this. What you have to send is a number. Okay, is a number. What you have to send is a number, and this function should say whether this number is positive or negative. Okay, so if you say send -5, it has to say the number is negative. If you send 8, sorry, not -8, 8. If you send 8, it has to say the number is positive. Okay, try this as an exercise. All right. Yeah. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.